Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab, and this is part 8 of our CATIA V5 beginner series. In today's session we shall explore how to use rib and slot features in the part design workbench. These tools help you to add or remove material along a guide curve, perfect for creating stiffeners, support and grooves in mechanical parts. Let's go started. Go to start, mechanical design and part design, and give the name of the part as rib and slots. Click on OK. Now we are into the part design workbench. So a rib is a add material feature that is generated by sweeping a profile along a center curve, and a slot is a remove material feature that is generated by sweeping a profile along a center curve. Okay. When to use ribs and slots? Consider using a rib or slot feature when you need to extrude a profile along a non-linear trajectory. Okay, when you need a feature that is extrude along a profile on a non-linear trajectory. Ribs and slots are used to create complex walls with many details. Using a rib or slot features enables you to control the complexity of the sketch. It enables you to create in one feature that may take other features such as pad and pockets much more time. Ribs can be used to create a pipe feature by sweeping a closed profile created in the same sketch along a center curve. So rib we can use to create pipe features by creating two closed loop profiles created in the same sketch along a center curve. When we create the outer diameter circle and the inner diameter circle in a one sketch, and the center line or the center curve in another sketch, and we can sweep the profile and along the center curve to create a pipe. Okay. Creating a rib. Let's start by creating a base feature. So to create a rib or slot we need a base. So let's click on YZ plane and click on sketch. Now we are into the sketcher workbench. So I am creating a profile. This should be like this one. And give the dimensions. This should be 100 and this is 30. This one is 50. This is 30 and this is also 30. Okay, and I would like to give some radius to these sharp corners. Select this point. We can use corner by selecting this point, control, by pressing the control we can select the another point and click on the corner and give the radius value as 5. Click OK twice. Now the 5 mm radius is created. Zooming this one, so you can see the 5 mm radius is created. If you want to increase the radius, then double click on the radius dimension. Here it is formulated with a program. Why? If you do change this one here, then that will automatically change the radius of the other one as well. This is linked with both as we select both the points at once. So let's go, and my profile is closed and fully constant, you can see. So I am going back to the part design workbench and and I am creating a pad with mirror extent. Select the sketch. I want this should be 30 mm, so this is 30 and 30 60 mm. Okay, now I want a edge fillet here as well of 10 mm. You can see now my base feature is ready. Let's give the name here. Go to properties, click on the feature properties and give the name as rib base. Okay, now let's create a rib which add material by sweeping and profile along a curve. So select the front face. I am selecting this face to create the profile. Go select this face and click on sketcher. And I am creating a profile here. This should be like this, and give dimensions like here I am coincide this line with this 3D line, our baseline. You can do it by click on this line, click on this line and right click coincidence. We can do the shortcut without doing the constraint dialog box. We can create the coincidence directly by clicking on the constraint toolbar, select the first line, select the second line and right click and coincidence. Okay, now what should be the thickness of this one? I want this should be 8 mm. And what should be the height? So let's give it 10 mm height. Okay, now my profile is created. You can see. Let's go to the partition workbench. We need another center curve along which we can sweep this profile. So let's create the center curve or guide curve. For that, let's go to start, shape and generative shape design. Here we have a command called extract to extract the 3D curvature here. For that I am clicking one by one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Now you can see I have select all and click on OK. Now you can find this line is created, a 3D curve is created along it. So as these lines are not joined, for that I am doing another operation, join these lines from here to here and click on OK. Now you can see the whole line is selected and all the lines are joined to one. So let's go back to the part design workbench, start, mechanical design and part design. Here we want to create the rib. So for that click on the rib icon, select the profile. In the rib definition window you can find to select the rib profile, and this is our profile, and select the center curve. Center curve will be join 1. Now you can see the preview here, click on OK. Now see the whole profile is created at once. If we do other features, if you use, then this will take a lot of time to create all these features, but in rib we can create it by only in single feature. This is called rib. So now let's go and create the slot. For that I am doing inserting another body here and right click on the new body and define in work object and rename the body as well. Go to properties, here it is slot. Rename the rib body as well, properties rib. Click on OK. Okay, let's go and create the to create a slot also we need a base on which we remove the material. Okay, for that first of all let's create a base. Click on the XY plane, click on sketcher. I am creating a profile, a simple profile here. Give the dimension, this should be 100 mm and this should be 70 mm, and I want the corner radius. For that I am selecting all the points, corner points first. You can see all the corner points are selected as these are on orange color. Now click on the corner command and give the radius as 10 mm. In corner command this warning will appear. You have to click on OK, yes, or press enter. Now our radius is created. Let's go to the partition workbench and extrude this profile to 30 mm. Click on OK. Now our base is created. Slot base. Okay. Now let's create the profile first. For that I am selecting the YZ plane and I am going to create a profile here. Okay, this is my profile. I want to remove from this base. So let's give the dimensions. Double click on the constraint, click on the line, click on the 3D model line and coincide by using right click. Same here as well. Click on the line, click on the 3D model and right click, coincide. Now we have to give the dimension. Here I am giving it as 5 mm and this should be, let's say 5 mm. Here I am, this is okay. I want this should be 3 mm. From here to here. Now you can see when I am clicking these 2 points, it is selecting the diagonally. The dimension is giving diagonally. We can do it by right clicking and vertical measure direction. Now you can see my dimension is vertical. So make it 3 mm. Here the same. Let's give it 2 and this one as well 2 mm. Okay, on the same way I want this one 3 mm. This should be 1.5. Up to this 2.5. This is I want 2 mm. This should be 3 mm. I'm deleting this one. This should be 2 mm. Okay, now we have to give this dimension as this is free. Now on this depth be 3 mm. Okay, now my profile is created. Let's go to the part design workbench. Let's see what will happen. And also I want a center curve or a guide curve which is perpendicular to this profile. Let's go select this top face, click on sketcher and I'm just clicking on the project 3D element and click on the face. Now a line is created. This will be my profile or center curve. Now you can see the center curve is created. Now click on the rib icon and in the slot definition, click on the slot. Now the slot definition window is open. Here give the profile, this one, click on the profile and select the center curve, this one. Now you can see the preview and click on the OK. Now we can see the material is removed along that profile and the center curve. This is called slot. So let's create thin ribs and slots. So first let's create a thin rib. For that I am inserting another body and give the name thin rib. Okay, here what I am doing, I am creating a profile. What is thin rib and slots? Ribs and slot can be created using thin feature or thick profile option. Using thick profile option, thickness is added to one or both side of the profile. So let's see. First of all, I am creating a sketch on Z-axis plane. Here I am just creating a simple rectangle. Give the dimension 20 and this is 10 mm, 15 mm. Okay, now we need a profile. So I will create a profile on YZ plane for the center curve. The center curve will be, so let's see, like this. Okay, and here I want radius, this is 100 mm, this length is, yes, 100 mm, this is coincide to horizontal axis, and this is 15 mm, 10 mm. Okay, give this one as 25. Now go to the partition workbench and do the thin reef. For that I am selecting the reef, select the profile, select the center curve. Now in preview we can see the reef is created, but I want thick profile. In thick profile, let's give thickness to, here thickness will be given outside, and you can give thickness inside as well. Now we can see one thickness is inside of the our profile and another is outside of our profile. If you say click on OK, you can see a thick reef is created. Okay, this is called thick rib and slot. So let's go and know what are the rib options, rib and slot options. What are the rib and slots option in CATIA? For that I am double clicking on rib, and here you can see in profile control there are different options. Here keep angle, this will allow you to create the rib or slot along a constant angle. This will keep the angle always the same along the center curve. Okay, in keep angle you can see my profile is created at same angle along the curve. If I do the same with pulling angle, let's see what will happen. I have select the pulling angle, and in the selection the angle should be, I want this one. Okay, and click on OK. Now you can see this is good, but here you can see this is different, the angle is different. This is called pulling angle. And what about the reference surface? The same way, I have select the reference surface, I have select the reference. If I select this one, click on OK. Now we can see what will happen. Okay, this will make the profile remain at constant angle along the reference surface. You can see as we have select this one as a reference, now this profile is along this surface. Okay, so you can modify the rib and slot anytime by double clicking on the specification tree. I have already shown you. Tips for ribs and slot design. The guide curve must intersect the profile plane. Okay, as you create, the guide curve is intersecting the profile plane. If this guide curve is not intersect the profile, then it will create error or create problem while creating the rib or slot features. Keep sketches simple and fully constrained. Always make your sketch fully constrained to give a better result, or do the 3D modeling as error free. Save your part after each successful feature creation. Every time it is recommended to save the part so that you will not lose your data if any failure come on your software or on your PC. So this is the tutorial. We have learned how to use rev and slot feature in CATIA V5 part design. You know how to add and remove material along a path, making your part design more realistic and functional. If you enjoy this video and learn something new, click don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Enginuity Lab. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with next videos in our CATIA V5 beginner series. In the next tutorial, we shall explore the whole feature, continuing our journey to advanced part design tools. Thanks for watching. This is Enginuity Lab, where engineering meets creativity.